Alright guys, by popular demand, I have the K70 Silent Edition. My name is The Don, I'm The Don Tech, and welcome to a product review. So from my previous keyboard videos, some of you have mentioned that I need to try the K70 MX Silent series from Corsair. I've had other product reviews with the other Silent series and some keyboard comparisons in the past, so I figured I would pick this bad boy up and see if it can become a daily driver. Specifically, it's going to be at the office. So this is going to be almost anything you would imagine out of a standard Corsair keyboard right now. It's got the pretty much the RGB, it's the aluminum frame or aluminium depending on where you're from. It's got per key backlighting, it's going to be working with the Q software, it's going to have the same switches you're used to except these are the Cherry MX Silent. I will be doing a video comparing this Silent with the Strafe Silent. So these keyboards are fully programmable. You can pretty much make any key do anything with that Q software. I'm glad I kept it in this box because this box is not that appealing whatsoever. Keycaps if you want to replace the WASD and some numbers, manuals which we're not gonna go through. Alright, so right off the bat, this actually looks almost identical to the K70, which it should. The K70 variant that I have is actually going to be the red version only. It's the K70 Vengeance. This is the K70 LUX RGB. So there's going to be a handful of differences in those, but I will also be doing a comparison video probably between those two keyboards themselves. So this is just going to be a primary overview of this particular keyboard. So the same Corsair braided cables that you would expect with any other keyboards as of late. This keyboard does have the USB pass-through on the back. If you have any wireless accessories or anything like that, it doesn't require a lot of power. It's got the standard keyboard layout of everything that you would imagine. The best thing that I like about these keyboards, it does have that scroll wheel and the easy immediate mute. It can control a couple of things, probably the different lighting styles and the different profiles that you have set up and everything, and also lock the Windows key. Very basic stuff that you would expect from a standard Corsair keyboard. This isn't anything different, this isn't anything new, there's no additional macro keys. This is about as standard of a keyboard as we've seen for quite a while from Corsair. Main difference in this one is that it has silent keys. Let me get a laptop. I'm having a lot of things not work out for me right now. All I want to do is test this keyboard, and this fan just decided to go absolutely bonkers on me. To the horrible technical limitations I've had trying to get this. So this is how it actually lights up. It looks pretty much the same as the Strafe, honestly, and these reds are not quite the same as the Vengeance, but that's to be expected because it's kind of a little bit of a different line. Even the keycaps themselves look more like the Strafe than they do of the Vengeance, but I'll probably do maybe a three-way comparison. I don't exactly know the mumbo jumbo of how I'm going to do it yet, but there will be other comparisons between all these keyboards. As you can tell, it looks pretty good. It's nice and clean look and everything like that. It's really just going to be a matter of, is this keyboard going to be right for you in what it offers and what it can do? Now, for me, I like sticking with keyboards that offer the same functionality and appeal as other keyboards in the past, which really has been Corsair for a very long time now. I'm going to try to get the best keyboard typing test I can on this guy using the same metric that I use, which is the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So all in all, my office keyboard was the K70 Vengeance, and I am going to be replacing that with this one, which is the K70 LUX, but also known as the Strafe variant, I guess, of the K70. I'll get some other videos, like I mentioned, with the comparison between the K70 and the Strafe, the K70 Vengeance, and this K70, and maybe even throw the K95 in there as well, and the whole mix to kind of see what keyboards most resemble each other versus what keyboards are on their own.